We just got some new information into our 12 newsroom from the Phoenix Police Association. They say the officer was responding to a vehicle that crashed into a house. They believe the driver of the crashed car fled with a gun. Instead, they say the officer, a 26-year-old female, was ambushed. The driver had stayed in the car and shot the officer with a rifle. PLEA says that they are in contact with the medical team and they are praying for a quick recovery. The officer's injuries are not life-threatening. Again, that officer was taken and being treated right now at Banner University Medical Center. The shooter, obviously still on the loose, has not been arrested. We'll have much more on this breaking news coming up on 12 News at 4 and on 12news.com. But right now we want to continue our live team coverage with Bianca Bono, who is standing by. Bianca, tell us where you're at and what's happening there.
Yeah, Tram, good afternoon. Right now we're at 15th Avenue and Rozier. We're just a few blocks away from where Jonathan was, but it just kind of gives you a sense of how expansive this scene is here. You could likely hear that helicopter that has just been patrolling the area as slowly as possible. And what you're looking at right now is actually a blocked off area of 15th Avenue. We're south of Broadway, about a mile away from that shooting scene, and those details that you just shared from PLEA, very disturbing. It kind of makes you understand the magnitude of this search, this situation, just how big of an area Phoenix police have blocked off this afternoon. Earlier today, right in this area, 15th Avenue in Atlanta, this park you're looking at, Roseley Park, our cameras did catch the SWAT team kind of making their way through the park with canines. The officers were in full tactical gear, moving very slowly through that park, paying close attention to some of the structures around the park, looking and every single corner of this area. And again, you can likely see the caution tape, the crime tape that's blocking us from moving any further north between Atlanta Avenue and Broadway. I will also tell you that to the west of us at 17th Avenue, as I was driving here, kind of navigating around this police presence, every single side street, no matter how small it was, had a Phoenix police officer in their vehicle looking at every single car that was driving by very, very closely, just making sure that nobody is entering this area that they are not aware of. So again, an incredibly active situation where we're at 15th Avenue and Rozier. The helicopter right above us, I'm actually seeing two helicopters right now. Just behind us, there's a liquor store on the corner where we've seen officers kind of tape that off as well, where they're paying attention there. Folks in this neighborhood, it's been very, very quiet. They are sheltering in place. Some people have popped out their heads just to kind of see what's going on. But again, we're about a mile away from that shooting scene where you mentioned that 26-year-old female officer was apparently ambushed after a crash. So we're still working to get more information about who this suspect is. We haven't received a description out here yet. We don't know his story or her story. We don't know what they're wanted for prior to this. But again, very active as police continue to search every square inch of this area, Tram.